You are learning how to master money, not be a slave to it. And in the beginning, any small victory is what you feel like you need to keep pressing forward. And some of you, unfortunately, want to do that prematurely with trades. I just need that little affirmation, that little nudge. This is going to work for me. I know he said don't push a button. I know he said don't trade, but I have to. Michael, if you could just feel what it feels like to be inside this skin of mine. I got to wake up every day and do this dumb shit and make no money. I'm in a country that doesn't make any fucking money, and I'm in an impoverished nation. I didn't have a father. I didn't have a mother. I can't get a job with my college degree. I dropped out of college. I couldn't afford it. My mom and dad don't do this for me. Look, listen. All that stuff may be true. I had everything stacked against me. Everything. I had no pedigree that had money before me. I had no advantages where people could help me get into certain things, fall into certain, perfect scenarios for jobs. I didn't have any of those advantages. I didn't have this, where somebody's whipping my ass into shape when I'm doing stupid shit. Get me back on the rails. Keep me focused. Let me tell you something. My feelings would not have been fucking hurt because this is exactly how my grandfather talked to me. And I miss it. I wish I could hear that Navy man whip my ass and get your head in the fucking game. Focus on this. What are you looking at that shit for? This is what you're supposed to be focusing on right now. Yes, sir. I didn't have that when he passed away. He didn't see me do this. You have someone in me that proves that we can do this consistently. I'm teaching you how to do it. I'm giving you a mindset, a way of thinking about it, how to conquer your demons, wrestle with them, pin them, beat their fucking ass. But you have to show up and do everything I tell you to do. And everything I tell you not to do, you need to keep it away.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Like the stream on your way in if you'd be ever so kind, ladies and gents. And apologies for the delay today. Was having some technical difficulties with my computer. But we're back now. So good morning, guys. Welcome in. Like the stream on your way in. What's up, Sasha? What's up, Jan? Good to see you, Jan. What's up, Pear? Storm Scout, good to see you. What's up, John? Good morning, MJ. Good morning, guys. Come on in, the water's fine. I don't bite. Come on in, guys. Make yourselves at home. Make yourselves at home, would you? So, we obviously got PPI today. Pre-market and as well as unemployment claims. No more news to worry about going forward. Market just now opened up. So we're all good there. But this is where we're at. Just showing you guys, obviously, the sessions. We have a lot of low resistance liquidity on both sides. So this is where it can get, in my opinion, really tricky in terms of what the draw is. Now, keep in mind that looking here, we'll go up to the daily. So here's the current daily chart. And yesterday we traded up with the CPI news into this daily inefficiency. Ultimately, we respected and closed back below this high. So if I had to lean one direction, I would still lean more bearish. We're still bearish on overall time frames until proven otherwise, obviously. Today's Thursday, so odds are we could still see a new low of the week put in. But there is like the data highs in all yesterday. So like yesterday afternoon, I was sitting here trying to, for you guys that were on stream yesterday, you saw us shorting towards this London low on NASDAQ. It got 8 points from take profit, and then we reversed. And then later in the AM session, After all of these bearish PD arrays were disrespecting, I'm like, well, shit, I guess we're going to go long. So I was trying to long into data highs. Was able to get one trade off with a partial, and then the rest got stopped at break even. So I was able to end green on the morning, I guess, but later in the afternoon was trying to trade as well towards data highs, and we just ended up chopping back and forth. So I got stopped at break even a couple more times, and then I just said F this and got off the charts. But yeah, we still, like I said, we have reason that we could go either direction here. Overall daily time frame, 4-hour time frame, we are still bearish. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna mark out. I'm gonna keep this London low marked. We got a bunch of equal lows stacked there, and I'm gonna just mark out the external liquidity low of the week so far, and we'll see if price wants to continue on its downward trend, boys and girls. Pretty simple. Unless you guys think that the low of the week has already been put in, you guys can let me know in the chat. I guess I could drop a little poll in here quick for the next 5 minutes. So yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on where you think market is headed today. But yeah, as of right now, we are in the middle. Low resistant liquidity on both sides of this internal range for sure. So we'll see what price wants to shake out here or in the early going. We're 4 minutes into market open currently. Regular trading hours looking like this. So we already, where is that's yesterday. Oh yeah, so we didn't really have an opening range gap today. Pull up ES as well. Pull them both up, see what we're working with. I got the 1 minute chart up here. I don't think we're missing anything just yet either. 1 minute, 5 minute. ES, we are inside this 1 hour BISI, trading down from a 1 hour SIBI. So I would kind of like to see, just to make it easy on us, I would like to see ES disrespect this bullish fair value gap here on the 1 hour for ES. And then look to see if we can get a low resistance run to the external low if possible. NQ's in the same structure. So we'll see if it can respect these bearish PD arrays, push through the bullish PD arrays. I think we'll have an easy time shorting then to the external lows. I think we'll have an easy time shorting to the external lows, boys and girls. Drop it down to the 1 minute. And we'll have a grand old time today, boys and girls. Grand old time. Let's see. 9:30 opens right there. First presentation for value gap hasn't been put in yet. Might be about to here on this 9:36 a.m. candle. Let's find out. Pear says, seems like a range day. We'll see, man. I'm not sure. What's up, Shamar? Remove daily bias and map out scenarios for both bullish and bearish. Remove daily bias and map out scenarios for both bullish and bearish. I mean, you could do that. We've just been so trendy lately that I don't know if any of us dare to try to pick the bottom necessarily. You know, I'd almost lean towards just feeling more comfortable sticking with the short bias until we really get disrespect of bearish PD arrays on a higher time frame, right? Like if we got something to flip on the daily back to the upside, then it would make more sense to, you know, favor all possible longs too. But the trend is your friend until the end, as they say. None of us know where the bottom is, unfortunately. If we did, oh boy, we'd be rich. Rich, rich. If you could tell me where the bottom was every time we dipped, oh my God. You'd make a lot of money. Lots of money. Each day is progressively getting slower than the last week. You are correct there, Carlos, for sure. We are slowing down a little bit. Not quite as volatile. So, yes, you are definitely right with that. You can see on the 1 hour. I got the NQ 1 minute chart. I got this 1 hour chart pulled up here alongside of it for now. And you can see that we're holding up in here. But we're trapped in order flow right now, in my opinion. Like, we're in between bearish gap and a bullish gap. So this is trapped right now. And to me it looks more smooth to the downside. Right? If you're to just look at price like that. Like, this is a little bit more jagged up here to the upside here than this. I think you guys would agree. I don't know, maybe not. But to me, we got jagged versus smooth. And you guys know what ICT likes to say, don't you? Come on. Smooth edges like to be made jagged. Do I consider SMT at the lows? Of course. Yeah, we do have an SMT at the low right now. But that SMT led to the daily fair value gap that we could not invalidate. So I'm still not like gun-ho going longs just because of the SMT that was put in. We see SMT fail all the time. Ain't nothing new. Yeah, I mean, especially considering, like, look at, this is funny. Might still get to trade to the London low anyway. The London low from yesterday. We got London high from today right above it as well, so I don't know why that took so long to load, but still no fair value gaps have been printed in this opening range so far. This is pretty tight, chopping around. Trapped order flow indeed. Trapped indeed. Still a big range. This range is still from 9:30 open to the low here. Over 80 points. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm watching the 5-minute up here on my other monitor as well. I don't see. Not really displacing anywhere yet. Macro in like 8 minutes. We don't have any 10 a.m. news to worry about. So this is truly just wait and see mode. I would say maybe just trying to anticipate some different possibilities here of how this could set up. Maybe it doesn't bother to try to anticipate that. God, these 4-hour candles are nasty. Man, look at that wick. Da, 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 da. Oh, let me check the poll here quick. All right, guys, get your final votes in, bullish or bearish for this morning. I'm on the bearish team as long as, or as well as you guys, it looks like. So 66% of the chat is bearish. We'll see if the chat is right. We'll see if that tilt indicator is indeed wrong as well. So, but yeah, I'm on team bears as well for now. Might as well. I'm good, Nick. How are you? I am good. I am good. Football, where were you? I just said so. I just said what my bias was. Where the hell you been? Come on, man. We do have an SMT if you're looking for SMTs in favor of the shorts. We do have it right here. With that. Now we're finally getting some movement. This is good. Got a nice 5-minute close below this low. See if price can maybe retest this up close candle here. This it's probably not officially an order block. It's probably a mitigation block or something. Considering it's trading back up into order blocks. What I think that's called a mitigation block, isn't it? They're all order blocks in my mind. They all operate the same way, but yeah, because I'm bearish, I might give this a try here if we can do that. All right, guys, I went ahead and hopped in. I'm going to give this a try. See if we can get price to continue lower. 554. I'll do 1 and 1. I'm going to do one off here at the 387 level, which is London low, equal lows from yesterday. And I'm going to leave one to run, see if we can get to 19,139 external low. So I'm watching this 1 hour here. We got 11 minutes left on this candle, so this hourly candle could shift this. Like if this hourly candle can't inverse this 1 hour gap that we're in here, that'll be problematic. But taking this trade with the anticipation that we're gonna close below this BISI here on the 1 hour, and then we're gonna have a low resistant run to these lows. I just think this looks very smooth. We're bearish overall. I just like the shorts here. Macro starts in like a minute as well. Hope that all makes sense. See if it wants to dig up into here again. Might have to be a little patient with this. Just kind of chopping around here just below entry. Little in profit for now. Back at entry. Macro is starting. Expect some movement here. This hourly close is very important. Looking all right. Knock on wood. Nobody jinx it. After yesterday, I'm not going to take any of these moves for granted until TPs are hit. That's right. So these levels, these are the London lows, 19,400, 19,387. So as we trade through those lows, plan is to take partial, move stop up, protect the trade. And then I'm going to try to hold and leave a runner to 19,139 or external lows, ES or NQ, whichever gets there first. Trailing stop along the way. It's going to be the idea. Hoping to see expansion to external lows today. We kind of had an inside day yesterday with how we ended up closing. Yeah, I did trade yesterday. On stream, I took one L and then one trade that was like 200 points in profit. It was like 8 points for my TP and then a reverse stopped me at a break even. And then I caught one trade longing towards data highs yesterday late, like pretty much around lunchtime. Got one partial off, which made up for the loss yesterday that I took on stream. And then the runner got stopped at break even on that. Otherwise, I would have been more in green. I ended my XFAs up $21 yesterday. So yeah, pretty annoying that the TP the TP wasn't hit. I don't know, just such a annoying scenario. Hate when it gets that close to TP and then it comes all the way back on you. I could have been trail and stop, I guess, but I didn't. So all right, guys. Went ahead and took a partial. Gonna remove the risk now. We just traded through today's London low here. Pretty fast and aggressive there. And now I'm leaving this run. I do want to trail. I just think odds are fairly high as long as the low of the week hasn't been put in that we will see external lows today. See if we can get that or not. Looking strong here. 4 minutes left on this hourly candle and 4-hour candle. Nice little trade there, guys. Currently up over 100 points to the London lows here. I am going to be watching bearish PD arrays as they form, though. So if we start, you know, I'm looking for fair value gaps. You know, if we put in like a bearish fair value gap below this low and then we were to like totally disrespect it with some displacement, V-shaped type recovery, I would probably just consider getting out of the trade as well. I want to see bearish order flow just continue holding. There we go. And 387 hit. I wonder if we can find some projections as well, see if those line up at all. 2 to 2.5 lines up with Tuesday low. It's Monday, yeah. Playing out as planned though here. Hourly candle closing in like 2 minutes. Wow, this thing is moving. Yeah, this is why I was willing to take the risk like before the hourly close, just because this is what I was afraid of happening. So I'm not going to like trail my stop up necessarily right now, but what I'm waiting for, what I'm watching is like these new PDRAs that are forming below these lows. Like if this gets disrespected and we close back above it, inverse it, I'm just going to get out of the trade. And same with any subsequent PD arrays that might form. Not too bad though, guys. Hey, we'll take that, won't we? I think we will. Absolutely. No, Abeidullah. This is I'm copy trading 4 XFAs on Top Step X. Yeah, I didn't risk a whole lot on the trade. I was risking, let's see here. So I have my risk reward tool set up for the 50K accounts, so $2,000 margins. So yeah, I risked 2 micros based on this. You can see it says 0.2. I'm looking at E-mini NASDAQ. So that means my $250 risk is what I have this set for. So basically what that means is if I were to risk exactly if I was to risk exactly 2.2 micros, that'd be exactly 250. But I usually just go with the number, whatever we're closest to. Like if this was 0.29, I'd probably just do 3 micros. Because the stop was kind of big, had to do 2. It was like 56.5 points. Yeah, I could have not had such a big stop, put it here above like this fair value gap candle, but we were so wicky, I didn't want to get like wicked out, and then it just went. All right, well, you guys know my plan here. Hourly did close below London lows, by the way. I think that's important to note. I'm okay with this new hourly candle, new 4-hour candle, wicking up into here, retesting. I just don't want to see any of this fail. Like, I don't want to see displacement and closing above here. But all looks good. All looks good. She looks all right, governor. So yeah. XFA is express funded account. So it is the phase after combine and eval. Who all caught the shorts along with me this morning? Who's in shorts with me? Let me know in the chat. Yeah, I'll grant that it wasn't like the most obvious jump off of the, like it didn't scream like it, like kind of a lot of the models that I'm sure many of you guys trade. I was just basically just going off order flow and wanting to see PD rays hold. Trend is your friend, man. I'm as stubborn as the next guy, though. Sometimes I will fight the trend to my own peril. But we'll just sit back and wait now. Partial once, trades protected, and got a plan for exit here if we don't see continuation in our direction. So. 40 seconds left on this candle. Inversion of this gap, I'll be out. Hitting a 5-minute gap. Ooh. We hit this 5-minute, we wicked up here. I'm gonna give it a moment here, but I'm getting ready to close. My hands on the trigger. I just want to see if it can quickly move back down after hitting that 5-minute gap. This 1-minute inversion should not hold if that's gonna work out. This should just cut right through. Okay, guys. I went ahead and closed the trade there. The rest of it is off. We are hitting this 5-minute gap in here. And looking here at the hourly, this is the beginning of the new 1-hour and 4-hour candle. Four-hour about to retest this opening price of this up close candle. May look to keep playing this. Possibly. See if we can create an inversion here, maybe changing the state of delivery back to the downside here and then replay this. If not, I'm fine. I mean, if it's just going to go higher, then it is what it is. This 4-hour candle, this new 4-hour could dig up into here. But caught one nice little win so far. Would have been nice if it just kept ripping lower. What do I think about data highs from yesterday? Yeah, I mean, I think there'll be a good. I think there'll be a good buy side draw for later. I feel like they won't get hit today, but I've been wrong before. I think ES or NQ will take out this external low first. Bum, 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 bum. But yeah, if not, then obviously that would just mean that the low of the week was probably put in, obviously, already. So I just don't think that's the case. Bottom ticked on the long and stopped out. Bottom ticked on a long and stopped out. Is it a bottom tick if you got stopped out though? Because it went lower. Or was you saying your stop was the bottom tick? I mean, obviously, this entire range, the way you would look at it changes if this 5 minute doesn't hold, obviously, right? You always used to talk about LA. I heard you got as far as Santa Fe. Well, you know I tried to track you down. I only got as far as Guitar Town. Singing about a girl I used to know that I haven't given up. I'm just on your radio. Chasing you like a shot of whiskey. Burning, going down. Burning, going down. Chasing you like those goodbye taillights. Headed west to anywhere out of this nowhere town. Chasing that freedom, chasing that feeling that got gone too soon. Chasing that you and me, I wanna see in my review. Hell, I'm laying in tonight, holding someone new, still chasing you. Still chasing you. Come on, guys, it's almost summertime. Let's get the vibes up in here. Got the short, but exit thinking it was possible draw after the fall. Okay, had stop at 343. Stop me on went up 80 points. Yeah, we've all been there, Dallas. Your boy used to be in high school concert choir. What can I say, dude? Just serenade all the ladies in the chat if there are any. Any ladies out there in the chat seeking refuge amongst the charts? Yeah, continuing to dig deeper into this range. Dude, if we flip this 5 minute, my goodness. Flip this 5 minute. it would be kind of hard to think that these internal highs wouldn't be in play, but definitely digging up a little bit deeper than I thought we would. If we're gonna go lower. Jason, you whiskey burning going down. But I'm sticking with this. I mean, obviously, if this can hold and we can get some movement back down here, I would love this. This would make me happy. Oh, price don't want it, dude. No. Sheesh. See, guys, I didn't hold another round trip trade this time. I didn't let it come all the way back to break even. Progress. Yep, JD Dutch took one trade already. Caught the short from this order block here down to London lows and -1 standard deviation of the range, and then took a partial as it came back up here, took the rest position off, so caught around 100 points. Now we're trading back up here, man. Just inversed on the 5-minute. Goodness gracious. Yeah, things are shifting now a little bit. Not what you want to see if you're bearish in the short term. You still have a 15-minute gap here, I suppose. But you can see, like, we were talking about jagged versus smooth edges earlier, right? And you can see how all of these smooth equal lows just got ran out with that move. So there's still some more to go. But if this is it, we're just obviously generating more trendline liquidity for later. Digging back up now, hitting this 1 hour inversion. We just tapped off the low end of it, it looks like. This 5-minute candle closes here in 3 minutes. It might be leaving a bullish fair value gap here on the 5. Let's see if it does or not. I still want to be bearish. But what's up, Money Glitch? What's up? What is up? Wow. Watch this 15-minute. ES is in its 15-minute gap currently. NQ definitely the weaker. Well, anyway, caught some of the move for now. Let's see what happens, guys. We got, shoot, about 20 minutes after the hour. But, yeah, man. I feel like the probabilities were higher for external lows, but now it's looking a little bit, like maybe not, but 10 a.m. reversal, man. Right on time. $10 a.m. reversal right on time. And if things keep going this way, for those of you guys that were talking about you wanting to see data highs, man, you might be onto something, dude. You might. Rien says he's going to the casino tonight. Good luck. You can play some blackjack, are you? My only advice, Rien, is go down hitting. Go down hitting. I don't care if the dealer is showing a bus card. You hit, you hear me? After yesterday, today feels so much better. Yeah. I mean, what's crazy is like we caught such a nice move yesterday too. For me, it ended up all for nothing, but guess I have no one to be mad at but myself. So what I'm waiting for here, guys, if I am going to attempt any longs, is going to be essentially just waiting for any bearish PD raise on this leg to essentially fail. I don't want to be trading against this when my original bias was downside. But I do see, as well as you guys, I see all of this as well. Well, should we do a little P&L check? See how everybody's doing so far today? Let me know, boys. That boy, Rian. Count on you. Yesterday longed at 11 a.m. but sold, panic sold, and trade doubled. Yesterday's longed at 11 a.m. but panic sold and the trade doubled. Did you long at the lows, Carlos? Panic sold and the trade doubled. Whatever. You could probably say that. You could say that so many times in trading. We're just trying to get a piece to be content and be done, and then not care what price does the rest of the day. So, well, while we're waiting here, guys, I'm just waiting to see what we do from this 15-minute gap. If we hold it and keep pushing lower, or we tear right through it, then could look for longs. But don't touch that dial, boys. I'm gonna go get a refill of coffee while I got time. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. All right, don't go nowhere. Do you guys want me to? You guys want me to put an ICT speech on while I leave? Or are you guys sick of hearing those? I feel like some people love them, some people hate them. All right, I'll put one on. I'll be back in like 2 minutes, so the whole thing ain't gonna play. But listen, he talks about trading influencers and live streamers here in this one.
How do you go into this and do it right? How do you avoid all the likely pitfalls and snares that always trip up the neophyte new startups? That 5 handles is plenty, and you can split it up and make your whole 25 handle career on multiple trades or one individual trade in the morning that gets 5 handles and you're done for the whole day. That releases you from all of the expectations of being in the front of these charts longer than it's necessary, which is good. You want to limit that. So if you get your trade with 5 handles when you're first starting out, turn the charts off. Look at everything afterwards in hindsight. Don't be lured into doing more because something moves around quick. You don't want to add to what's already been given to you, and that's your goal. Stop. That's what profitable trading is. Having a goal, a business model. Okay. We call it a trading model, but it's a business model. You know, Foot Locker don't go out there and say, you know what, we're doing so well selling shoes. We need to get into the fucking pizza business. Let's start selling pizzas and burritos. You know, because who wouldn't want a fucking Foot Locker burrito, right? That shit don't work. Okay. You're not going to upset the model that works for them. Okay. And vice versa. You have a model, you sit down, you've done all the work, you built yourself up, you're learning this, and now you settled in, you're going to look for 5 handles in the E-mini S&P or the NASDAQ, one or the other. I'm preferring ES, and I think you should do that too. If you want to go into NQ later on when you have more ability, that's fine. But when it moves fast, it can be wild, and it can hurt you. It's a little bit more chaotic, so just be mindful of that. Don't be afraid of it, but in the beginning, respect it, because if you don't know what you're doing, it can sting you. But you want to have that business model of knowing when are you going to stop. See, when I go into live streamers all the time, I'll ask them, I say, hey, look, I asked this of Trades by Matt, I asked it by Corbs, I asked it by 2 other YouTubers, and they ignored me in there because I know why. they don't want to talk to me because they think I'm in there trying to make fun of them. I'm not. I respect anybody that's doing a live stream. I would never go in there and try to be disruptive about anything like that, because number 1, it takes a lot of focus and it's a dick move, and 2, I can respect the fact that they're doing it, because there isn't a lot of people that are willing to get out there and literally live stream. So that is ballsy in anybody that does it. Yeah, that they got my respect, even if they blow up all the time and blow their accounts and go to maximum loss multiple times in the same week. It's still respectful that they do it. I want to ask them questions like, hey, when do you stop? What draws the line in the sand? Say, okay, I'm not trading anymore today. I've done enough, either because of the loss or the win. Like, how do you get to the point of contentment where you no longer feel that it's needed for you to be in front of the charts? Have you even considered that in your development, in your building of your trading plan? Because it's easy to see, oh, it's early. I've already got my 10 handles for today. That's 2 days work. That's 2 days of work. What do you think you're going to go in there again?
All right, I'm back. Back before the close of the 30-minute candle. And boys, look at this. Oh, man. Oh, God. Price dying here. I'm going to play this. Fucking back taking trades already. That's funny. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to play this, bro. I'm going to play this, bro. If it can pull back. Yo, you guys can hear me, right? Okay. You're both red and green today. How did that happen, Rian? 3 XFA accounts at 3140. 3140 total? You're saying that was what you made today? All right, guys, I am in short here. Trying the shorts one more time here. This new 30-minute candle pulling back strong. Inversion here. 1 minute change in the state. Bearish fair value gap, so BPR. We respected the 15-minute gap over here. Now we'll see what we get here in this new 30-minute into the close of the hour. Remember the previous hourly candle. This is what happened. The previous hourly candle totally disrespected all of this. We're trading back into this. And on the 4 hour as well. The yellow shaded area on my chart is the 15-minute bearish fair value gap that we're trading down from. Did we just hit a 5-minute? We have a 5-minute gap in BPR here that I'm a little worried about. It'd be pretty much the only thing on our way. Ah, thanks, Eric. Stop at break even. Not for me yet. I want to see price trade a little bit lower into these 5-minute inefficiencies before I consider doing something like that. I know we're not in the macro right now, which is why I would be interested in moving stop forward to protect the trade if we can get down in here against an opposing PD array. Because we're not in a macro though, I'm just trying to stay patient on this. Give it a chance to move away. We're hitting it on ES. Yeah. I want to see it follow through here to the downside. If not, I'll probably kill the trade. I won't move my stop up just yet, but I'll probably kill the trade if it moves back against me. Just because we're not in the macro, so could be choppy. Nobody jinx it. All right, I took one off there. We're holding up in this 5-minute gap. I'm just going to kill the trade if it comes back to my entry. Still 12 minutes out from macro. Look at this nasty 1 hour. Got 20 minutes left on it. Took the trade due to a 5-minute engulfing. 5 didn't flip back bear fast enough, so got out like a pussy. Well, a lot of people probably think I'm a pussy too because I got out here in the 5-minute. This as we started kind of showing some willingness to hold here. I took a partial off there, but it's mainly because we're not in the macro right now. Like what I'm anticipating could happen is this like just stays choppy in here for the next 10-20 minutes. And then like around the top of the hour, we see some actually, you know, delivery. But if we were in the macro, I wouldn't be as hesitant. But nothing wrong with padding the stats a little bit. Whatever. Done for the day, 84 points. Yeah, nice. We got 100 points on the first trade. Currently up about, what was that, about 60, 70 points. But yeah, congrats, guys. Looking at the poll here, I didn't even check this. Yeah, most of the chat is green, over half. That's nice. That's what we like to see. Maybe more after this trade plays out as well. Well, in that poll, we'll do a fresh P&L check at the end. See where everybody's at, but yeah, pretty decent day for the most part overall. I feel like we had a good read on things. Didn't flip and try forcing longs. Here's what I'm debating in my head. Because I did this myself, right? Where I can't partial at this low and just hold a runner. I'm debating taking off my limit and then trailing stop aggressively as we trade through this low. Kind of how I did last time, but like as soon as one PD array gets disrespected, close the trade. Thinking that we could see low resistance and flush to those lower levels that we were at our eye on earlier. Potentially get a lot more out of this. Might as well remove risk now. Macro is, again, still 7 minutes away, roughly. And we got 16 minutes left on this hourly. This would actually be kind of nuts if this hourly flip bearish. I just want price to stay down long enough to get us to the end of the hour. Came back from a 1K 899 loss. What is a 1K 899 loss? 1,899. Congrasso, Calapo. We like green. We like our green. We got the inversion here on the 5-minute. Oh, sorry. All right, last 15-minute candle of the hour here. Here's how the 15-minute looks. That would be pretty silly to see this 15-minute candle wick all the way back up into here, wouldn't it? That would be less than ideal. Yeah, fair enough, John. I'm going to let it ride. That's why I took that one partial that I did, was so I could do this. Macro 3 minutes out. Oh, John, you're trading the P&L. I know the feeling, though. I've done it. I do it. I do that sometimes. It's not good. We're only human, right? Son of a gun. Ah. Oh. Chasing you like a shot of whiskey. Burning, going down. Burning, going down. God, it moves so slow when we're not in the macro, don't it? Come on. I just want to see a big, fat Drake candle. So here's my plan, guys. This is what I'm gonna go with. Is I want to see price close below this low here. If we just take out this low and then we end up closing back like in this range, we wick back up, I'll probably just take the trade off. But I'm gonna give it a chance to maybe run lower. Previous day low 201, external range low 139. All right, macro in 10 seconds. See if we can get price moving here. Spool, you son of a gun. Don't wick back up into that 15-minute. Do not come up here. Get your ass down here. We'll use the eyeball that never works. First time for everything, though. Eyeball out, I'm out. Yeah, if it does wick back up there on this 15-minute, I don't know. It's just kind of too wicky for me. I don't want to stay in it, I don't think. I'll just get out of break even and call it a morning. Or what? 7 points in profit. Yeah, exactly, John. I know the feeling, John. You don't got to tell me. I know. You saw what happened to me yesterday. It came all the way back against me. And I got nothing, dude. Oh, I know the feeling. NASDAQ can be that way. But the reality is we want to be in spooling environments. Like if we're going to range and chop back and forth and like keep, I don't know. I'm just not really super interested at that point. I did close some Islam. What do you mean? This is my partial right here. Didn't get me out yet. It's coming, though. I'm afraid. Yeah, we're just chopping in this range. Spool, you son of a gun. Come on. Wow. That would be something, guys. That's pure luck. If it didn't get me out there, we're hitting this bearish or bullish for value gap here, so we'll see. But and this looks kind of high resistance because we took out this low. We got equal lows here. We'll see. That's pure luck though. If I didn't get stopped at break even here and it just happens to work out. Just kidding. It's actually all fucking skill. Buy my course. I knew price would not come above that tick. What can I say? Yeah, I agree. It's actually Trump's fault if I get stopped here at break even. Trump, I could use a tweet right about now, actually. If you wouldn't mind. Just say something like higher tariffs or something. You know, something slight. Nothing crazy. No, I don't have a course. No. I have a lot of free educational content on YouTube and TikTok, though. Where I just like teach concepts and models and whatnot, but no, I don't really understand why people who trade ICT concepts sell a course. Like I don't know why people buy it, I should say. I know why people sell a course, but I don't know why people buy it. Like everything is for free on YouTube. Usually the people that sell the courses teaching ICT concepts teach the stuff for free on YouTube as well. They're not teaching anything new in the course. It's all for free. I don't know why. I don't get why people pay for courses from ICT concept traders. That doesn't make any sense to me. But usually they do it because they like the person that they're buying it from. They're probably just more so supporting them. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, but if you can learn it for free, and to be honest, like the concepts and stuff are one thing, but like I think it's way more beneficial to just watch somebody analyze price in real time live. Because like anybody can spot these concepts and be a perfect ICT trader in hindsight. I think we all would agree with that. But like it's a whole nother ball game when you're in live bullets looking at price and you're, you know, in conditions where you're like, I don't know, it could go either way. Other conditions where you're like, I know it's pulling back against where our bias is right now, but I'm going to stick with it. Like today was a perfect example of that, right? Today was like pulling up against us. As we continue to kind of move up time frame, we saw more reason for price to maintain bearishness. So we stuck with that bias. Right? I stuck with that bias and didn't flip long. Unless, right, if then statements, unless we were to actually disrespect totally every bearish PD array in this leg, then I would consider longs. But so I don't know. I feel like that's way more beneficial to the average person, like the newer trader. Watching that, I mean, anybody can look like a genius. Oh, thanks, Wilbur. Anybody can look like a genius just teaching concepts. It's not that hard. My TikTok blew up by teaching ICT concepts using replay mode. So. Yeah, guys, I got really lucky with that stop there. That I didn't get stopped at break even. I'm not gonna lie. I'll take it though. I'll take it. The market doesn't give a shit when I'm unlucky. So what's a little luck gonna hurt, right? Oh, what's a little luck gonna hurt? I'll take it. We'll take it however we can get it. Thank you, Mr. Market. Thank you, Mr. Market.
And as for me, I like the stock.
Man, have you guys seen the movie Dumb Money about the GameStop stock? What a great movie. What is Roaring Kitty even up to these days? He came back guns a-blazing on Twitter not too long ago, and now he's just like gone again. But I think the GameStop rally 2.0 didn't work out the way that the first one did. I think a lot of people lost money on it the second go around. Which I think a lot of us probably saw coming. Fool me once. Oh, Jesus Christ. New hourly candle here, 11 a.m. Wicking, like, we're so wicky, dude. These such long wicks. Not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan. My luck might have ran dry, kids. What's up, brother? Yeah, John, I'm not like... That's why I'm not... You don't see me flipping too much back and forth with ES right now today. I don't know. I'm not really trying to make any snap judgments off of like internal range SMTs. We are range bound right now, that's for sure. Obviously, we've been stuck in this range all morning, so... But if it ain't gonna run, it ain't gonna run, right? It's like no reason to have any FOMO or anything. Like if price just stays stuck here, then it stays stuck here. I mean, not really much we can do about that. We did our best. We did what we could. One win, one partial on this one, and then potentially looking like a stop at break even, most likely, unless I get lucky again. But was kind of hoping to see price be held down by these PD arrays in here that we inverted and bearish fair value gap here. All these equal lows. We're holding kind of for now. We see the bodies. So we're not dead yet, but, you know, I just don't like seeing these big aggressive candles right at the turn of an hour, right against you. You don't know how long that... If it's a manipulation wick, you don't know how big it is. Some of these wicks are giant. I'm a bigger fan of the little wick gang. Such big wicks. Give me the little wicks. They say size doesn't matter. I disagree. I think it matters to me. The size of the wick matters to me. Yeah. It matters to me. Finally gonna get your first payout, Callie. Nice. Congrats. Yeah, we're going to want to see another failure swing on this 15-minute. Otherwise, we're cooked, chat. Man. We knew the expansion would eventually slow down, right? It's always a bummer, though, because it's so fun when price is just moving. When it's moving far and fast, it's so fun. Damn. And it's so easy. Literally don't have to second guess anything. Price just runs. You just get to sit there and enjoy. Nothing better. I look sick of my life. Yeah, NASDAQ does that sometimes. Oh, man. Yeah, welcome to trading. That's funny. It'll drop because of the macro. I don't know about that. We'll see. We're already 15 minutes in. I could see it maybe, unless we drop very soon here. I would say like in the next 5 minutes. I could see this. Let's see. Let's check the 1 hour actually. Let me get some new data before I make any yeah, I don't know. I could see this 1 hour coming all the way back up into this range again and just kind of staying range bound until lunch or PM session. So let me just look at these 4 hour candles. Here is the 4 hour chart. A little bit of barcode going on. Obviously, we got this nice bearish close here. Wanting to see this new 4 hour, this 10 a.m. 4 hour candle, you know, manipulate power of 3. We've been shorting this upper wick for sure. So we'll see if we can distribute lower, though. This is the question. Give us the D, NASDAQ. Give us the D for distribution. Distribute, would you dirty bastard? Give up the ghost. Come on. I'll show you a ghost. Oh, I will show you a ghost. It's me when I take my shirt off right now because I haven't gotten sunlight in months. I'm pale. Pasty, dude. My white pride is showing. Barnacles. We have been in this trade. How long have we been in this trade? Since 10:30. 40 minutes almost. Just sitting here back and forth. The nice part is we've been in profit the whole time for the most part. Other than like when we initially entered and the candle was pulling back into the setup, but could this be it? Callie, could this be it, Callie? Come on, Callie. Give us some positive vibes in the chat, Callie. Callie. Come on. Come on, Callie. Hey, you know what we need, boys? I think we're ready for it. Oh, shucks. Hang on. Hold the phone. Here's what we need.
Oh, you gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing. You get me?
That's what we needed. That's what we needed. Go ahead and rug pull the NASDAQ like Hawk to a girl rug pulled all those 15-year-old kids who bought her meme coin. Can you do that for us, NASDAQ? Would you do that for us, NASDAQ? Could ya and or would ya? is ES. Yeah, ES will likely beat NQ to this low. That's so crypto. NQ was the weaker one, and now ES is the weaker one. Why does it do that? Why is ES always beating NQ to whether it's upside, whether it's buy side or sell side? It's like it's always just ahead. And it like never fails. Getting really sick of this shit. I'm going to set an alert on this low here. We're going to have SMT when it hits. So if we show any lack of willingness to follow through on NQ, that would be a good place to cut the trade off. But we got more room to the downside. Don't even mess around. Don't even F around and find out, NQ. We already gave you the Hawk Tua. Just play nice. Same chart setup, bottom left camera, top is trade chart, and the rest is drawings, unoriginal, desperate to fit in, unbelievable, what, rip off every trader on YouTube? What? Having an LED light in the back like Tanja trades? This guy will never be original. Oh, he says I'm being like Tanja? Yeah, I changed my layout. It is like Tanja's, you're right. But this makes it easier for like clipping it for TikTok. If you guys have seen my TikToks over the last like several months, it's like I got to do all this like editing with keyframes where if I'm showing like the chart like this, I got to like keyframe back and forth from me to the chart. So for editing purposes, I thought this just looked cleaner. So then I just have to show my chart above me. But yeah, you could say this layout is like hers. Something I wasn't trying to copy on purpose, but in the LED light, I mean, I was posting content. What the fuck? I've been posting content on YouTube since before she started streaming, and I've had this LED light in my background since then. I don't know. Okay. On the left side will be for TikTok. Yeah. So like when I'm showing like replays of the trade itself, you can like picture my screen that you're watching right now, and just picture it like vertical cropped. You see what I'm saying? Like my head, and then like a chart showing the trade executions in the levels above. Like it's just easy to crop. I mean, sorry, Christian, I didn't mean to offend you. I didn't in my bingo card today. I wasn't expecting somebody to be offended by my chart layout on OBS. I'm sorry. Sorry, dude. Jeez, relax, Christian. Holy shit, dude. Chill. Oh my god. I don't want no troubles, Christian. I don't want no troubles, Christian. Fucking A, dude. Gave you the Hawk 2. Like, what more do you want from me? I gave you the Hawk 2. I gave you everything. What do you want from me? One thing I also wasn't expecting, like, the fact that somebody says a light in the background is unoriginal. Yeah, no shit. Like, I feel like everybody has a light in their background. What the fuck? Yeah. Well. But this is the, like, I guess when you're losing trades on stream, it's easier to troll with something actually negative. You can just say, oh, you suck at trading, whatever. When you're like in a winning trade, I guess you just got to find something else to be mad. I don't know. Snake Trader, welcome. Appreciate the subscription, Snake Trader. I'm going to trail my stop once we take out this recent low. But what I'm waiting for, I have an alert set on ES, so ES will be NQ to this low. What I'm waiting for is if we look like we're not you know, showing a willingness to follow through on NQ, I'm just going to close the trade because I don't want to have S&T form here and then like we retrace all the way back into the range. And then I'm sitting here like round tripping this back to my entry. No, I'm not a charter member, Sunshine. Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna fucking lie. I'm super minimalist. I fucking suck at home decor, like decorating. It's not my thing. Like I'm super minimalist. I don't have like a whole bunch of just shit everywhere. I don't know. I was thinking about rearranging my setup now that I'm not using, like I just kind of got sick of using the green screen. I still have it, but it was like big and clunky and in the way a lot. So yeah, probably rearrange. Could totally like redo my office and like, I don't know, get some wall panels, make it look nice. But I don't know, you guys aren't here. I would hope you guys aren't here because my background looks sick as fuck. I think that's the least of our worries is my background, I would think, but unless there was just a bunch of like, you know, drugs behind me or something. I just like the old you, that's all. No reason to be taking a little of everyone. Taking a little of everyone, just you is fine. Fuck to it. I appreciate it, Christian. I like I said, I'm not like purposely trying to like copy anyone or steal anyone's stuff. I mean, it's a smart layout. It works for editing photo like videos for TikTok better. That's literally why I did it. I don't pay an editor. I just edit everything myself. I don't make $250,000 a month from affiliate money like Tanja probably does, so I don't pay an editor. Hang on, bug. Cool. Which mentorship would you recommend to a beginner? 22 or 6? Probably 22. I think you can learn all the concepts. I mean, if you want to watch like the core content and all that stuff, like go for it. But I think that you can learn all the core content, like the concepts, quicker and easier from other people. Personally, like you don't need a whole mentorship and a bunch of like 40-minute long videos to figure out what fair value gaps, BPRs, order blocks are. Yeah, we've been in this trade for a while. Like 50 minutes almost now. ES has not taken this low yet. I have an alert set. We're close. I'm kind of just watching this price. I want to see price. We already traded up into this fair value gap that took this low out. And my thinking right now is because of where we're at with time as well. Like if we get a 1 minute change in the state of delivery back to the upside, I'm just going to cut it. Take what I can and get out of here, dude. Man, I can't believe Christian thinks I'm unoriginal. Oh, man. I'm telling you guys, there's only so many ways you can lay out your charts on OBS, especially if you have multiple monitors and you're like looking at all these different things at once. Like sharing your screen and then like showing all your charts to where you guys can visibly see what I'm looking at with like a bunch of square rectangular monitors. It's like actually kind of hard. There's only so many ways you can do it. telling you, we streamers got it hard these days. Yeah, shucks. Kind of a lackluster day, though. Overall, I would say. We've done well, but... no big firework movements. If you're minus 1K on an eval, do you reset or trade back? I mean, I treat evals pretty, I would say, irresponsibly at this point. Like, I just try to get through them fast, knowing that I can reset a couple times if I need to. But yeah, I mean, when I'm trading with that mentality, I just trade until I don't reset until the account's gone. But at this point, me personally, I'm not suggesting other people do this, but me personally, like, I'll blow a 50K account in one day if I'm really pushing it. Like, I'm going for max daily loss or max profit or max loss. I just don't want to spend however long, X weeks in a combine at this point. But in the beginning, I'll just disclaimer, if you're not funded, if you haven't been funded, you're still working on getting funded, or you don't have the means to like reset an account a few times, don't do that. Take it slow. Treat it like a funded account. So that's the disclaimer. But yeah, that's what I do now. Why are you starting streams earlier lately? A lot of people were complaining that I was starting too late. Like, I was starting the stream around market open. So I just figured 10 minutes. Like, usually I'm playing like intro music and like ICT speech before the stream starts as people are joining the live. So figured the first 10 minutes before market open leads up to that, and then can start analyzing. Thanks, Max. Can start analyzing right at market open. And for a while there, we were like really starting to move early, like before macro, right after open. So obviously, if you're not even on charts at that point, you're gonna miss what price is doing. So you know, that way we're not just like getting on charts and then like immediately jumping into trades. Really get a chance to analyze everything. See what the bias is, see what we're feeling. BS with the chat a little bit. Drink some coffee. Have some fun, dude. I am considering as well adding a PM session in the near future. Might just turn into Patrick Whelan and just stream all day, every day. AM, PM, power hour. Just stream all day. Give myself a full-time job as a streamer. Just sit here and stare at charts all day. I feel like that's really, though. Yeah, it's just crazy because if you get really great conditions in the AM and you get clean delivery, you usually don't want to even bother with PM session anymore. Usually if you're trading PM session, it was because you think the objective was not met in AM. Bro, this level is just hanging on. So close to this low on ES. But I'm not willing to sit through any retracements back up in here. No, sir. There's a little 5-minute gap here. No, yeah, I'm not going to wait for that. We've been in the trade now officially for 55 minutes. We are up over 100 points. What's crazy is like 100 points in today's volatility doesn't like mean anything. I mean, we're all de-risked because our stops are also huge as well. So, but like back in the day, if you were up 100 points on NQ like a couple months ago, it was like an insane move. You got a really nice move on that. Yeah, Cummings, I got some videos going over. I'll here, if we get this out, if this 1 minute candle closes above this black line here, I'm gonna cut the trade. Just FYI. So we got 38 seconds on this. We'll see how it closes. But yeah, I don't really have like a paper cookie cutter model necessarily. What I'm doing every day is I'm looking at higher time frame order flow. Are we trading from, you know, higher time frame PD raise, daily for value gaps, 4 hour for value gaps, order blocks, whatever. And then as we, you know, align that with time, I'm looking to identify power of 3 mainly. So I'm looking to identify the manipulation inside of what the higher time frame order flow is doing, and then trade the distribution. So you're usually aligning that with time, macros, you know, 4 hour candle open at 10 a.m. So that's really what I'm trying to identify, right? And like as far as entry goes, I'm not as concerned with that. Like I will enter off of anything. I'll enter off of a fair value gap, BPR inversion, order block, breaker block, CISD. I could give a shit, to be honest with you. I care far more about identifying the correct draw, and then obviously the power of 3 inside of that, right? So that's what I'm trying to do. My exact way that I enter is not as important to me. All right, ES is taking out that low, guys. I want to see immediate follow through here, or I'm out. I'm going to put stop right now above this recent manipulation here, this last little poke above the high. But ES is taking out the low, so we do have an SMT currently against us. We'll see if we can run that out, though. I think we have more room to go. Finally, dude, an hour later. Could even get more aggressive and trail on the second charts. Not anything there to use. Trailed stopped at 367. So it's pretty much lining up almost with where ES took that low anyway. So just giving it a chance to maybe run here. We already closed below here and wicked back up into this, so I wouldn't think it would need to do it again, but that's where we're tracing back up. All right, guys. There it is. Stopped out in profit on that final runner there at 367 3/4. Entry from basically, we'll just call it 500 even. It's 499 3/4. 132 points, give or take. Of course. Of course. You son of a gun. All right, guys. Yeah. So walking away up over 700 per these 4 XFAs. So not too bad. Yeah, dude, ended up holding this trade for an hour, man. Crazy. Just had to sit through so much chop, be really patient. But yeah, I'll go through the analysis really quick and then I gotta hop off. But let's jump over here and take a gander, shall we? So clear some of this off. Let's delete all this actually. So analysis going into the day, we saw what price did yesterday on the daily. Daily imbalance here. And then we were unable to close even above this high here. So to me, this looks bearish, right? Daily fair value gap, can't close, we wicked it. I think this looks bearish. Likely price to just continue to external lows. This is NQ. Looking at ES, it's the same thing. ES will likely beat NQ to the lows. So that was the reason for just continuing to be bearish. And then looking at the 1 hour, right when we started the stream, we were looking at how price was trapped. We were overall bearish though, right? So we're overall bearish. That's the first thing to note. That's the bias. But we noticed that price was trapped in these 1 hour inefficiencies. We had a 1 hour bullish gap, 1 hour bearish gap. The price was in at that moment, right when market opened up. And what I wanted to see was that price would disrespect the bullish 1 hour gap. So I front ran this move. This initial sell here, I did not wait for the hourly to close. If I did, I would have missed that first trade to the London lows here. So what I used was a 1 minute. Just expecting, you know, I was willing to take the risk, I guess. I was confident enough to say, you know what, I accept the risk, I'll take this. So when we retested this order block, mitigation block, whatever you want to call it, I don't really care. As we came back and retested that, my stop was like right up here somewhere, about 56 points. And I was taking it to London lows, which was like down in here. And then I left a runner that I ended up closing when it traded back up in here. They retraced all the way back again. We stayed with the bias. It was trading up into a new 15-minute fair value gap that we had left. And scaling in here 1 minute. Got this right here at 10:30 roughly. This move here. So we set up this unicorn model. Breaker block. Fair value gap entry. Took the entry here. And then, yeah, we just had to sit through this. Really got lucky with the break-even stop, not getting hit out here. And now we've got this SMT at the low. Yeah, we're just not following through right now. So we're not spooling. Makes it a little bit challenging. You gotta be a lot more patient, obviously. But that was the reason for the short bias today. Just feeling like overall, I think you guys would agree, like, look how smooth like this is. Like, this is not to oversimplify it too much, but really it's what it is. Like, we're so smooth in here. Even before the lows were taken out earlier today, like this was all very smooth, equal lows. And we're just way more jagged to the upside. Right? And this is smooth. So all of that thing, all of that all in all, that was a reason for just staying bearish. But hope that makes sense, man. Good day today. Let's check and see the poll today. Let's do a P&L check one more time before we hop off. P&L check. Green, red, or flat. Let me know, guys, before we hop off and call it a session. Let me know if you guys are green, red, or flat today. Looking like a good exit here for the moment, guys. We are just holding up right here, so I'm okay with this. It's always a little bit more painful when it gets you out at your trailed stop and then just continues to flush. Much happier seeing this just chopping here now with this SMT present at the low. Makes it a little bit easier to bear, even if it does play out here. But yeah, man. Let me scroll through the chat here one more time. Yeah, AMZ, maybe could be on Brian Stonk's live stream in the future as well, yeah. We'll see, we'll see. Random question, Connor Smith or Morgan Wallen? Morgan Wallen. Seeing you in 1440p feels like cinema. Yeah, sorry guys, I realized my OBS settings were all effed up yesterday, so my stream was like 720p. I apologize. I did not. That was an accident. Yeah, we got lunch in like 25 minutes. All right, guys. I'll leave it there. I don't see any other questions in the chat. I will see you guys tomorrow. Looking ahead, we've got consumer sentiment, inflation expectations. What? Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see how that shakes out. If you guys are still holding shorts to external lows, I wish you good luck. I got to tap out for now, though. Got to hit the road and get some things done here. But nice little trades today. 2-0 on the shorts we took, despite pretty range-bound, slower conditions, I would say. But hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Thursday. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hit that like button before you hit the road, guys. Hit the like button. It really helps the channel out a lot, and I really appreciate it. All right. Much love, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy your day.
Sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen. He's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracement to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money. He's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. With the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.